first story that we're going to focus on is The Black Stallion. And it is a fictional story, and it is about a horse. And right here, they just start us off with a few keywords that we need to know. And horse, put a picture to it, and this is a mane. So the horse's hair there would be the mane. Alistair.
That's a white stallion.
I wanted that same question. Yeah, it definitely is white for sure. Tegan?
Well, actually, specifically, that's the mane is actually the hair on the back, on the head and neck.
On the head.
The tail's just the tail.
That's just the tail. The tail. Okay. So, generally speaking, this week, and we're going to talk about the essential question for the week, but it talks a lot about the relationship between humans and animals and why that relationship is important. So that'll be like an overriding theme for the week. If you guys just real quickly, and you don't need to see this, but I just want to give you a reference point. On the focus wall in the back, you will see the story of the week, the essential question of the week, the key vocab, and so over there is a nice reference point that you can go to and look at. So I'll talk about those things over there, but those are always there for you to look at. We're going to talk about vocabulary now, and those are there as well. Okay? If you do have your iPad open, again, Gabe, what page was that again for me?
594.
594. So on 594, you can see these specific words with their definition, so that can be a reference point for you if you're ready. Okay, the first word I'm going to the camera is piercing. Okay, and I love this picture because it's not necessarily what I would think about when I hear the word piercing, but the example really goes well with this picture. It's a good example of use of this word. It says the wind made a high piercing sound as it whipped through the palms. Okay, so while I'm going to give you a few moments to think about what you think the word piercing might mean just based on that sentence. The wind made a high piercing sound as it whipped through the palms. I'm going to take a quick shot at that. Ethan, what do you think?
I kind of think like piercing kind of sounds like splitting. So like maybe it's like splitting your ears, or it kind of like hurts your ears.
Splitting, good. I would call that an example of a synonym. Yeah, a word that means the same. That'd be a great one. I'm going to tell you right now so you can compare your guess with it. It's a sound that is a sound that is piercing is extremely loud and shrill. Okay, so extremely loud or shrill, which would go with splitting as well. Okay? Yes?
Like ear splitting or shattering the silent night.
Yeah. Have you guys heard ear piercing?
Yeah.
Now, that could be a little confusing. When I think about like putting a hole in your ear, that's like a loud, shrill sound that you would hear with your ears there. Okay, so piercing. I want to descended. Okay, so something that has descended has moved or fallen downward. Okay, so I want you to think right now in your head, what's the tallest place you have descended from? Wiggle your nose when you have that answer. Okay, quickly whisper to an elbow partner. Back together. One time. Who mentioned a diving board? A mountain? Mount Bachelor? Okay. Oh, these are some examples that I thought I'd real quick.
I like jumping.
Descended. Okay, word 3. The savage snarl of a leopard is something no explorer wants to hear. Jack, what do you think?
I think it's like a really annoying sound.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay.
Scary.
Ethan, what do you think?
Probably like maybe like kind of like a scary sound, or like a sound you would want to
maybe it means like danger.
Danger, scary, something you wouldn't want to hear. So here's what it does mean. Something savage is violent and fierce. Violent and fierce. Those are some words that describe it. Okay? Right now I want you to picture in your mind a savage animal. And be ready to share that when I point at you. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
A rhino.
A rhino. Yep.
A great white shark.
Great white shark.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
A bear.
A bear.
A lion.
A lion. Teddy bear?
No.
Oh no. A grizzly bear. Yep.
A dragon.
A dragon. Very good. So those could be types of savage animals, and they would be violent or fierce in some way. Yes?